We're here with Miss Junauld Presley, who grew up in this neighborhood. However, she comes all the way from Brooklyn Park for this ceremony to celebrate Rondo Days, and she has for every year 31 years of the Rondo Days Parade. She even journals what goes on while she's sitting here watching, and every year she's the very first person to put her chair out and get ready for the Rondo Days Parade. Why do you do that, young lady?
Well, it's important to support community events, and because I grew up on this block here, I just have to celebrate the memories, the community, and what it was when back in the early days, and so it's important to support and just celebrate.
So you're saying that you actually grew up right here where we are now. We're at St. Albans and Carroll, between Iglehart and Carroll. You grew up here at Grotto and Iglehart. What was your address?
707 Iglehart. We had the most community-focused block. There was wonderful families that lived on that block, and we all just supported each other, and it was so much fun, and the memories are just wonderful. So community is important.
What was your last name? Presley is your married last name. What was your birth name?
Well, I am divorced, happily, and my maiden name is Braddock, so I'm a Braddock.
Very good. And you remember some of the other names of some of the other families that grew up in this neighborhood on your block?
Yes, we had the Allens, we had the Lindsays, we had the Loonies, the Vons, the Stewarts. It was a great community. The Ponders, it was just a great community.
And so you're approximately the same age I was, and I grew up on the other side of the block at 732 Carroll. But as children, we saw what was going on, but we didn't really comprehend, not like our parents did. To us, it was just a big dirt ditch that we played in.
Yes, and also I remember going down to hear the Elks play. Remember when the Elks played? Everybody went down to the freeway and just followed them and enjoyed watching them create and do their thing. So it was wonderful.
So I understand you journal while you're sitting there watching the parade go by. What do you write down?
Well, today I wrote something like Rondo Days, remembering the memories of growing up on this block and remembering the foundation that my parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles instilled in us. So it's faith, it's family, it's community, and so it's just little brief things that come to my mind that I like to write down so I can look at it later in life.
Do you have children? Do they follow the tradition as well as coming out to celebrate Rondo?
Well, my son is in the Navy. He's been in 18 years, and right now he's based out of San Diego. But I have one child, and that's him, and grandchildren. And when he was still living here, he would come every year as well. The parade, mostly the festival. The kids like to come to the festival, but the parade is what we do every year. Myself and Letty Finney McCoy, she's down the block now. I see she arrived, but this is where we grew up. We have to celebrate, we have to show love, and it's just so important. This is a yearly event for us.
So not only are you here to celebrate Rondo and remember Rondo, but it's almost like a community meeting. It's almost like an outdoor community rec center because you see all the folks that grew up with you as you were a child and as you are now an adult.
Yes, just seeing people and that you haven't seen in years, only when they come here yearly and their grandkids, and it's nice to see more people coming each year and watching the floats and the cars that go by, and it's just wonderful. It's nice to have a parade in the community.
Thank you, Miss Junauld Presley, but it used to be Braddock, and I think folks out there will remember her and remember her memories as we celebrate Rondo this Saturday, July the 19th. We're standing here with Ernestine and Elmira, who have been friends for over 26 years. Their friendship started at 3M, and for all those years, they've been coming to the Rondo Days Parade. Why, ladies? Why have you been doing that?
We started off bringing our kids.
Yes, when they were little.
When they was little. And then as they got older, I married someone from Minnesota, from this community. And then with the history and stuff, I got interested, coming from Chicago, going to the Buck Billiton Parade. And this is just a memory of that for me.
And then for me, I moved here from Ohio a little over 30 years ago. and bringing the children here, like Ernestine said, and then learning the history of Rondo Days and what it meant. And it was more than just a parade. And I haven't been here now in 10 years, but my children are grown with children of their own, and they'll probably be out here. But I haven't been in over 10 years, and it was time to come back again. Ernie and I both went through a breast cancer situation together, and we don't let anything pass us by now. Yeah.
Very nice, lady. Thank you so much. One more question for you, or something. You know, we'd like to know if your children are watching or your grandchildren are watching. Would you like to send a shout out to them?
I would like to send a shout out to Yvette, Marquise, and even my grandkids from out of town.
And Shacole and Blake and my grandchildren, Hugh, Silvio, Justice, Journey, and Genesis. You guys, I hope you're coming on down.
Thank you, ladies, so much. Ernestine and Elmira, thank you so much. We're here with Mr. Dale Swanson, who actually lives in Forest Lake. He has come all the way from Forest Lake for the Rondo Days Parade and has been doing so for the last 10 years. In fact, the spot he's in right now is where he sits for the Rondo Days Parade. Mr. Swanson, what brings you all the way from Forest Lake?
Well, a number of reasons, I think. In a sense, we all, no matter where we grow up, and we all select our community Big C, and I've always enjoyed the Rondo area being part of my Big C community. And I had the pleasure of many years being helped by Marvin Anderson, one of the founders of the Rondo Days, and it's also a gesture of courtesy and respect for Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, sir. So the spot you're in right now is just about the spot you choose every time you come?
Yes, ma'am. I can usually walk to it, and all of the attractive women seem to walk by this spot, so I always enjoy myself.
Thank you so much, Mr. Swanson. Thanks for coming from Forest Lake to help us celebrate Rondo. Thank you. We're here with Mr. George Walters, who is a member of the Sterling Club. He's here today to volunteer and help to get everything all arranged and organized for the Rondo Day celebration. But he's also a longtime celebrant of the Rondo Days Parade. What brings you out today, sir?
Well, the weather is very nice today, and we normally come out to all of the Rondo Day celebration, and it's just a beautiful thing to have in the neighborhood.
How many of these celebrations have you seen? This year is the 31st year of celebrating Rondo. How many years have you been out?
Probably 15. I know I've been out there at least 15 years, half of them. Yes.
Did you grow up in the neighborhood?
No, I'm originally from down south, South Carolina, but I've been living in Minnesota for like about 38, 40 years.
So you understand the history and why we're celebrating this?
I sure do. When I came to Minnesota, the freeway had already taken over the Rondo neighborhood. However, I was always able to come and celebrate the remembrance of the neighborhood here.
Thank you, sir. Mr. George Walters, who's a member of the Sterling Club, but he's also a celebrant today to help us remember Rondo. We're here this morning with a young man named Andres, who's here to check out the Rondo Days Parade. How old are you, Andres?
11 years old.
Have you been coming to the parade all your 11 years, or is this your first year being here?
I've been coming here, this is my 5th year coming here.
Are you here all by yourself? Did you come with family?
I came with my mom, my sister, my twin brothers, and a lot of other family members.
Is this a fun event for you as a youngster?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
The dance-offs and all that.
Because you get to see movement, you get to see the people going by?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say about the Rondo Days? Do you understand why we are actually celebrating a street called Rondo?
Yes and no.
Well, Rondo used to be a big part of the black community here in the Twin Cities, and then it got changed to a street called Concordia. But the black people remember it as Rondo. So that's one of the reasons we're celebrating, and it's probably why your family brought you out. Does that help clarify anything for you?
Yes.
Will you come next year?
Yes.
Spell your name for me, honey. Andres, spell it.
Andreace.
Andres. Thank you. Thank you so much, Andres. Thanks for talking with us on this July 19th Saturday morning. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. My name is Vian Braddock Birch, born and raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, attending the Rondo Day event, I'd say for all 31 years. Today I have my granddaughter. Tell them your name.
I am Aria.
And my grandson.
Savion.
And they're here celebrating Rondo. What do you find interesting in Rondo, Aria? Why do you always come?
Because it's really just fun because all the floats and, well, it's a parade, so.
What about you, Savion?
Well, it is fun because there's all sorts of stuff that you can do and find on Rondo Days because it's just a fun day.
It's plenty of kids down here, fun, food, family, and you'll want to come down.
We're here with Joe Phipps and his sister Betty Phipps, who have watched the Rondo Days Parade go by their house for at least 20 years. Is that so, Ms. Phipps? Because you guys are sister and brother.
Yes, that's true, and we enjoy it more than anything. We are Rondo, as his button says. I am Rondo. We were born and raised here, never left, never going to leave.
That's right. It's been great. I think it's been about 30 years now. Been to every parade, every festival. We grew up here, like my sister said. Went to school here. We went to Maxfield, Marshall,
Central,
and St. Paul Central.
The original school, though, that was right here that they took out was Jackson, wasn't it?
Right. That might be a little bit before our time.
I think so.
Yeah.
We grew up from the street from Dave Winfield and his brother.
Right down the street on 900 block on Carroll. So this is truly great. This parade actually goes right by my house. So I go get my mother-in-law, put chairs out on the sidewalk, and let them enjoy the parade. And it's like old home weekend because everybody comes back to town and you get to meet people or see people that you haven't seen for years. It's great.
You guys put the grill out, too?
We do. Sometimes we have a little taco thing going, but not this year.
So what is it that you enjoy about the parade the most?
Of course, the drum and bugle corps. They work it.
The drum corps.
The drum corps.
Drum corps, but just to see all the neighborhood come together. That's the most important thing. I mean, because it's about neighborhood, the families, neighborhood love, exactly. See the neighborhood come together, especially for those of us who grew up here, who were born here and will stay here forever.
Your sister put a button on you that says, I am Rondo. Explain that to us.
Okay, I am Rondo. Rondo was a street that is Concordia right now, but it had black businesses, and it was a vibrant area before they took the freeway out. I mean, put the freeway in. So we were younger, but there was a drum and bugle corps back then called the Elks. What is it? Peter's Drum and Bugle Corps, the Elks. And they used to march up and down Rondo. We used to have bands come from Des Moines, Iowa, Kansas. So bring back memories. There was a bus called the Rondo Striker, which I remember riding on as a young child. So it's great. This is really great. There's all kinds of people lined up and down the street. Very festive, very happy. This is nice.
Doesn't get any better than this. Beautiful weather, beautiful people, beautiful music. What more could we ask for?
That's right.
Thank you. We have Joe and Betty Phipps joining us this Rondo Days morning, July the 19th here in St. Paul.
Good morning. Once again, Vian Braddock Birch back interviewing people on this beautiful day at Rondo. Today I have Kelly and Bob, and this is Kelly's first time coming, so she's got to have some good impressions today. So what brought you to Rondo today?
A friend is in the parade today, and we came to support him in the community.
And you, Bob?
My son is working for KMOJ, so he's in one of the floats.
So this is going to be a good impression today for Kelly and Bob being their first time coming. Thank you.
It is July 19th, 2014. I want to welcome everyone to the 2014 Rondo Days Parade.
And to Stanley's immediate left is me, Bernard Foster. Once again, we'd like to welcome you to the 2014 Rondo Day Parade. It's a beautiful day today, Stanley.
This is the 31st anniversary festival.
31 years.
31 years. And we have coming before us is the Color Guard, Boy Scouts of America, and the St. Paul Police Department leading the way.
Don't forget with the Color Guard, we have the Zulu District Boy Scouts of America, the African American Outreach District of the Northern Star Council of the Boy Scouts of America. Everybody's giving them a big hand. It's good to see young men still in the Scouts. You don't see that much very often nowadays with all these video games and things that kids occupy themselves with.
It is, and for them to turn off the TVs, turn off the videos, get outside, enjoy nature, participate in activities and things that are just not electronic. It's fantastic.
Scouting, good for life. And coming up for this year's Grand Marshal is Taffy and Junauld Jones. See, Taffy's been part of the Rondo Days Festivals for the last 5-6 years, I believe.
And Junauld, she's been on, I believe she's been here since the start, pretty much. I'm not exactly sure how many years, but I know she's been around the Rondo Days here for at least 20 years.
Okay. And coming into view, there they are, Taffy and Junauld Jones. How you doing, ladies?
Start talking.
Take it away, Jackie.
Okay, let's go down to Jackie. Jackie?
We're here at Rondo Days, the 31st celebration of Rondo Days. We're right in the midst of the parade, and I have a young lady with me here who's come out to enjoy not only the weather, but to enjoy the festivities as well. Ma'am, what's your name?
Georgina.
Georgina, what's your last name?
Hankerson.
How many years have you been out to see Rondo Parade?
3 or 4, maybe.
Are you enjoying yourself today?
Yes, I am. It's nice, fun.
Is this your beautiful family that you have with you?
No, they're my friends and neighbors. My son, he's hiding somewhere.
Well, what brings you out to the parade?
Well, it's fun, the celebration, I don't know, support the neighborhood, I guess. Tradition, I guess.
Very good. Thank you, Georgina. Thank you much. Rondo Days, 31st year.
And back to the parade, we have the St. Paul Police and the Black Peace Officers Federation walking through. And former Chief Harrington there with the group of officers. And the Ramsey County Sheriff and National Black Police Association. You got any info on them, Stanley?
Yeah, they're a national organization that's dedicated to promoting justice, fairness, effectiveness in law enforcement. The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office is Minnesota's first law enforcement agency. It was established in 1849. Today, over 400 dedicated men and women provide full police services to the 7 contract communities, operate in pretrial detention facilities, and perform a host of court services. Matt Bostrom was elected sheriff in November of 2010, and, oh, got me on that one, affectionately took office in July 1st, 2011.
All right. It's a little typo error there, ladies and gentlemen.
That word threw me a curveball.
And actually up next is supposed to be Mayor Coleman. Well, actually, I don't see Mayor Coleman, but I'll give you a quick bio on him. Mayor Coleman became the 45th mayor of St. Paul in 2006 and was recently sworn in for his 3rd term. A lifelong resident of Minnesota's capital city, he placed bridging the education gap at the core of his agenda, making sure families and children have access to quality early childhood education programs for kids to enter school early.
Okay, and you see coming by is Father Kevin, who's with St. Peter Claver Church.
Oh, Father Kevin's been a fixture in this parade for years. And actually, St. Peter Claver Church has been around for over 75 years in the community. And there's the St. Paul Fire Department with their lights flashing and the horns blaring.
I still want to take a ride on that boat.
Well, I'll tell you what, just go down to the river and do something crazy. They'll come get you in the boat.
No. I don't want that kind of ride.
They'll pick you up. And there's some of our black firefighters riding in the boat. Actually, the one looks real familiar to me right there in the front. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the St. Paul Fire Department, well represented in today's Rondo festivities. All right, so where's Jackie at? Would you like to do another sideline interview? Take it away, Jackie.
Come around with the camera? I do. I'm waiting for her to come around with the camera. Okay. Standing here on the sidelines of the Rondo Days Parade, I'm here with a young lady who's here with her family to watch the parade, and I'm going to ask her name. Name, young lady.
Carlene Wilson.
Say it again.
Carlene Wilson.
Carlene, how long, how many years, how many times have you been here?
Every year for the past, I want to say, 10, 15 years.
What brings you out year after year?
Because Rondo's a family tradition. You know, we love the community. We're born and raised here, so we're coming out to support.
So you were born and raised here? Your parents were born and raised here?
My mom, she's born in Mississippi, but she's been here for, what, 50 years?
So you're a part of the community that actually lost its business district, because that's what Rondo Days meant to us.
Yep, exactly. We love the neighborhood. We always come out to support Rondo Days. It's a beautiful event for the kids, trying to teach them the tradition as well.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Carlene Wilson. Thank you so much for talking with us on this Saturday morning.
Well, thank you for that interview. And up next, following the St. Paul Fire Department, is the Concordia Bears, the Concordia College Bears. Now, they've made major strides over the last 10 years in sports, The women's volleyball team has won like 6 national championships in a row, which is, you know, hard to do in Division II college athletics. And the cheerleaders, I guess they're going to do a little cheer for us out here. Oh, I could be wrong on that, but
hopefully they do. Concordia is really blown up because it started off as a college right down the corner of Hamlin and Concordia, Old Rondo, and blew up into a full-blown university that has pretty much engulfed that whole area with buildings and facilities.
They have major facilities over there, top-notch, first-class facilities. And there we have it for the cheerleaders of the Golden Bears of Concordia College. Thank you, ladies. And up next, we have Cycles for Change. And here comes the Cycles for Change. And they have their own bike tune-up station handy for the parade. So if any of you kids out there get a flat, look them up at the festivities later at the festival grounds.
Dance and Magic's rolling up on us behind the bikes there.
And another thing, when you ride a bike, wear a helmet, please. All right, and up next is Dance and Magic. And there they go, kicking and a flipping and splitting. Dance and Magic's located on Selby Avenue and offers classes in hip-hop, tap, jazz, ballet, Afro-American dance, and more for ages 1.5 to 100. Check them out. That's Dance and Magic on Selby Avenue.
Well, let's hope Dance and Magic stops and gives us a routine here. I'm sure they will. Of course, they've been doing a routine all the way down the street. They might be out of gas by now.
Oh, they're kids. They have plenty of gas. What? All right, take it away, Vian.
Vian Braddock Birch back at Rondo Day festivities. It's a great day for the 31st and I have with me.
Well, to me, Rondo is like a big family here to come together with friends that I have not seen in years and just to enjoy festivities. I know it's going to be a wonderful day, and I'm just excited to be here. See all of my people.
Thank you, Peggy.
Well, I guess we're back, and we're back with the St. Paul Winter Carnival royalty. We got King George Pluff, Queen Jerry Schultz, Prime Minister Mary Lou Vining Berg, Lady in Waiting Katie Fulmer, and Princess Cindy Thrasher. St. Paul Winter Carnival Senior Royalty.
I guess they have royalty for our ages for the Winter Carnival, don't they? is this the YMCA right here coming up here, Stanley? Okay, we're going to have Jacquie take it away, but passing through is the St. Paul Public Schools. I stand corrected. With all the kids part of their summer programs. Take it away with the interview there, Jacquie.
Thank you. Standing here with a gentleman who says that he's out watching the parade because it's his first year not being in the parade. What do you mean by that, sir?
I'm Johnny Howard, just a neighborhood activist. I ran for the city council seat last year, so I was actually in the parade, but this parade is what brings our community, the black community, back together. It's in this geographic neighborhood, but this community is the black community. So just to come out and celebrate and be part of our people coming back together is just exciting to me.
So this is the first year you kind of get to enjoy it. You get to enjoy it instead of being a participant.
Right. And I'm so happy. Our Grand Marshal, Taffy Jones, excellent choice. So I just know it's going to be a great day. And Floyd and Marvin, they just do a great job every year pulling this thing together.
Thank you, Mr. Howard. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacquie. As you see coming by us behind the St. Paul Public Schools, we have the YMCA, which I believe these kids are part of this group with the YMCA here in the green.
Yep, with the jump ropes. Gonna do a little double dutch here. All right, take it away, kids. Here comes the double dutch. Oh, she didn't get it. She didn't get it. One more time.
I bet she'd have no problem if the rope wasn't moving. There she goes.
There they go. There. Oh, okay. I think they a little more practice on that, kids. He'll get it.
And see on the screen, you can see the ones that aren't moving are having no problems with the double dutch.
Well, they probably kill it in practice. You know, in front of an active audience, you know, they're like, let's try it again. And then we have the Gaultier Community School. This is staff from the Gaultier. And coming up next,
you know, we see this group here is the St. Paul Public Schools. So all of those kids that came before the YMCA bus were all with the YMCA.
I guess they're going to keep it all together. Unify, huh? And here we have the group of the Kappas. The Kappa Alpha Psi. Kappa Alpha Psi is a college fraternity now comprised of functioning undergraduate and alumni chapters on major campuses and in cities throughout the country. They were founded January 5th, 1911 on the campus of Indiana University of Bloomington, Indiana. The Kappa Alpha Psi. And coming up there, Al Franken for Senate. Al Franken is running for the Senate for 2014. The campaign is focused on the re-election of himself for the senator from Minnesota, Al Franken. Yeah, he's been around a long time, Stan. I remember he used to be on TV. Franken and Davis, remember that?
Yes, sir. We have Rena Morgan.
Yeah, Rena Moran.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. She's getting a big hand here from her constituents here.
And behind Rena, we have Commissioner Tony Carter.
Rena's running for state representatives in District 65A. And Tony Carter for re-election for her commissioner seat. Take it away, Vian.
Hi there, back at the Rondo. I have with me, and if you can see his shirt, it's got a great shirt on, 13, that's last year. What brings you to Rondo this year?
Well, because all the festivities, the parade, and the good food, and the good people.
And that's a good thing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I make them short and sweet.
All right, thank you very much. And coming through now, Betty McCollum.
And before her was Governor Mark Dayton.
And Betty's group represents Minnesota's 4th Congressional District since 2001. All right, Jackie, take it away.
No, I think this is fine. This is fine. We're here with David Goodloe, who's here celebrating Rondo and his memories of Rondo. Ooh, sounds like the fire department is coming through again. Mr. Goodloe, I see you here with your camera. You're taking lots of pictures.
Yes, I am. I'm the first parade director. I brought the first parade to Rondo, so I have some history with this. I love it. And I'm presently the director of Fairway Foundation golf program here in St. Paul. But yes, this is something I love from the history and everything else, yes.
So what was the first year of the parade, sir?
First year we had no floats and what do we have about, I think it was about 17 different units in the parade. That was about the extent of it, and everyone walked and rode their cars and whatever. We didn't have any floats that year. Yeah.
What's your fondest memory of Rondo Days?
The fondest memory, I don't know, it's probably the first year when I was involved in it, and that was the most fun.
Understood. Thank you. Mr. David Goodloe, the founder of the parade as part of the Rondo Day celebration. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jackie. And back to the parade, we have the Dye Towel for City Council, Ward 1. He had quite the group there. He's got the fire truck and some really nice automobiles that passed prior to that. Dye Towel for City Council, Ward 1. And his slogan is progress for all of us. Thank you, Dye.
And coming up behind Tao is SUPC.
Summit University.
-10. Help me out on that one.
They're at District 8. Stanley.
Oh, okay. I need more coffee. Oh, they're pushing the recycling program. All right. Which is Summit University area. I can't speak for the rest of St. Paul. I'm sure they are too, but they do have a very fantastic recycling program.
And up next,
Gotta Dance, Soul Line Dancers.
now you think they're going to put on a performance for us?
Well, let's hope so.
Well, they're slowing down. Let's see what transpires here. Gotta Dance. Oh, they're lining up. All right, y'all, sit back and check this out.
Let's move them forward into the camera here so we can get a good shot here. Come on, folks, move forward.
Well, there they go, Stan. Now, Stan, I don't hear a tune. Are they just dancing?
It's
up
playing
the top
from
of
the
their
back of the truck.
Okay.
So it's playing away from us, so we can't hear it.
I was going to say. All right, Jackie, take it away, Jackie.
Thank you, Bernard. We're standing here with two gentlemen who happen to be related. I would have never guessed that one is the uncle and the other is the nephew. They're here early this morning on Saturday to celebrate Rondo. What are your names?
My name's Jeremy. My name's Chris.
And what brings you out this Saturday morning?
Well, you know, we came out to check out the festivities and kind of see all, just all the parade, to see the parade and kind of see what was going on.
And same here, just to see, all the other people, see people that, you haven't seen in like 5 years, just meet with old friends, and just celebrate today.
You seem like an awfully young man. Do you remember anything about Rondo?
I just remember, I used to come here, every summer since I was, 3. So, it's a tradition, and it's, meeting everybody, each year and seeing them grow. It's a great thing.
And Jeremy, are you old enough to remember Rondo when it was actually taking place?
Definitely. I'm an old Rondo neighborhood community resident, so I literally used to play at the park right across the street. So this is a beautiful thing for me to always come back and see the festivities because, in some sort of way, I'm kind of a part of it. You know what I mean? So.
Thank you, Jeremy, and thank you, Chris. Thanks for talking with us this Saturday morning, July the 19th, for the Rondo Day celebration. Thank you.
All right, we did for entertain. I gotta dance. Just gotta dance. Okay, so Stanley, who do we have up next here?
Well, we have the GOP party here with the 4th District Congressional Republicans. We have Sharna, who is Shauna Waldron. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Running for Congress. And we have a float here saluting our veterans.
Can't forget them. In the EAC, Employment Action Center of Minneapolis. Passing out job flyers, I take it, or information on how to get jobs.
Oh, that's cool? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's, I thought that was actually, from over and above.
And now we're coming up with the Winter Carnival Royalty is coming up now with King Boreas Roger Cruz, Queen of the Snows Abby Hoagland, and Prime Minister Tom Simplot.
And the wind's starting to pick up out here. There's a Winter Carnival royalty giving a big wave up here. Got the people sitting up high up here on the perch with us. And of course, that was King Boreas Roger Cruz, Queen of Snow's Abby Hoagland, and the Prime Minister Tim Simplet. All right, take it away, Jacquie.
Thank you, Bernard. We have another interview. We have a whole family that includes a beautiful set of twins. I hope they're on the camera. These young kids are just gorgeous. I wanted to ask them what brings this family out to Rondo Days this day. We have a lot of music in the background. Gentlemen, what's your first name, sweetie?
My name is Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. And what's your name, lady?
Heaven.
And your name?
Jasmine.
And your name?
Dominic.
What's the name of the twins?
Brandon and Bella.
Brandon and Bella? Very cute. And what's your name, sweetie?
Lorena.
Lorena. What brings you guys out today for Rondo Days?
The parade, the candy, all kinds of stuff. The food, music, can hang out.
You look like a very young person to me. How many years have you been coming out to the Rondo Parade?
Probably like 6 or 7. I haven't been here too long. I mean, I've been here for that long, so since I've been here, I've been coming out.
Well, 6 or 7 means 6 or 7 years you've been coming out. What brings you back year after year?
This is where I'm from. I'm from St. Paul, so I got to come out here. My face.
Thank you. What about you, lady?
I just came to have a good time with the kids, show them all the stuff that's walking through the parade, get them some candy, have a good family time.
Are these beautiful twins yours? Again, Bella and Brandon, named after Dad, right? Oh, beautiful children, beautiful family. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us this Saturday morning, July the 19th, at Rondo Days, the 31st year.
All right, we're going to kick it over to Vian. She's got an interview set up right here. Take it away, Vian.
Tell me, Nehemiah, what brings you to Rondo?
The family, the fun, and the community.
And you're born and raised here?
Born and raised in St. Paul. Been coming to the parade since before I can remember.
Okay, and it's always a good thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we have the Lena Bugs. She's running for state representative at 65A. Her group right there.
We have the Green Party.
And the Green Party of St. Paul. And the Storymobile. What's your story? Now, we got anything on that Storymobile? Now, did they go around and drop this?
You know, I didn't get a
bookmobile at different locations around the city. That's something new. To find out more about that one, the Storymobile. And coming up next is the Urban Academy Charter School of St. Paul.
And that is a nonprofit charter school.
A little bio here for the Green Party. The Green Party of St. Paul in the 4th Congressional District works for the welfare of people and not corporate interests. They are a party funded only by individuals. They put people first. And you can trust the Greens to promote their 4 basic principles: grassroots democracy, social and economic justice, environmental wisdom, and nonviolence. We'd like to thank the Green Party for being part of the parade today. And coming up now is the Community Action Partnership, Head Start. Head Start has been offering high-quality education and family support services to low-income children and pregnant moms living in Ramsey County. Program options include home-based services for pregnant moms and children up to age 3 and a variety of center-based programs for children ages 3 to 5. For more information, contact them at Facebook or on the web. Kick it down. Take it away.
But A special person with me. This was my daughter's daycare mom from Rap Head Start, Phoenix.
Hi.
Phoenix, what brings you to Rondo?
I am recruiting out here for the community action program Head Start, and we are out here trying to get people from the community to do something positive.
How long you been coming to Rondo?
30-something years. 31.
And you weren't born and raised either. Where were you born?
U.S. Virgin Islands.
Amen. You Phoenix.
Looks like we got a little break in the action here, and at this time we'd like to welcome everyone to come down to the Martin Luther King Community Center where the festival is going to be held, and joining the activities down there. There'll be games, there'll be live music, there'll be wonderful food to eat. I mean, just fantastic food. So come on down to the Martin Luther King Community Center. We hope to see you all down there.
Yeah, it should be interesting this year. Have you heard who's going to be the headline entertainment this year?
No, I haven't this year. Hopefully we'll be able to find out before the end of the parade.
Oh, because I know Mint Condition was the headliner last year, and they turned it out. Everyone said that was the best musical entertainment they've had at this function in its 30-plus years in existence. Well, hopefully it'll be just as good this year.
I'm sure it will, because they always have good music, whether it's in somebody that's nationally known or even locally known. They've always had great, fantastic music down there.
Now we should break away for another interview on the sidelines here. Jacquie Vian, where are you at? Take it away.
Jackie's over here. Thank you so much, Bernard and Stanley. I have an interview with a family that's among family, and their young son is going to do all the interpreting for us. How are you today, sir?
Good.
What's your name?
Boy?
Boy? Is this your mom and your auntie?
Yes.
What are their names?
Jackie, and I'm not sure what her name is.
Because she's a family friend?
Yeah.
What brings you guys out here today?
To see everyone that works. To see what works.
We're going to ask, this is your auntie? That's your mom, and this is a family friend? And your mom, I'm going to ask her what brings her out today, and then you're going to translate for me, correct? Mom, what brings you out today to the Rondo Days?
Cũng có cái trong xe hay tên hướng nó lỡ tua từ nó má bé xã tốt chơi lỡ here.
She said, we come out to see everything and come out to see everything that works on different jobs.
Very nice. You guys live in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the interview today. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That was an interesting interview. It's great to see all the nationalities here in the Rondo community coming out and partaking in today's festivities and parade. And coming up now is the vintage art and apparel.
I guess we could run down and get some clothing designed.
Now they're passing out items to the crowd.
Looks like socks.
Socks or T-shirts. Something rolled up.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get an address on them, but you can go to poolboy.com.
Poolboy.com for more information. And can we get some more interviews from the sidelines from our reporters? Take it away, ladies.
Well, I'm going to get on camera here. Mr. Foster, thank you so much. I'm going to talk to this gentleman right here, if you'll consider the interview. We're going to see here this way. And then we're going to have you. What's your name, sir?
Horace Collins.
Mr. Collins, how many years have you been participating in Rondo Days? I see your shirt says Rondo Days 2010.
40 years.
So you've been here for the extent of the parade and the celebration.
Yes.
What else have you sort of established here? As far as your presence here on the rock out in front of the Sterling Club, what else have you noticed here?
Well, nice crowd, but I was born and raised here. So.
Tell us more about that, Mr. Collins.
Yes, I've been here all my life.
Here in St. Paul or here in this neighborhood?
St. Paul.
Right over there, sir. Tell us more about that. So you remember when they actually uprooted the Rondo Days community?
Yes, I did. We lived on St. Anthony. So we were here when they tore it down and made the freeway.
So they actually disrupted an entire business community that catered to the black community, correct?
Yes, they did.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. Mr. Horace Collins, his T-shirt says 2010, so I know he's participated in celebrating Rondo for 30, 40 years. He says he's been here the duration. Thank you, Mr. Collins.
Back to the parade action. Can we get one more street interview from one of the ladies down here? Because we see on the horizon, it's the Crucial Creations. So before they get down here and entertain us, would someone like to do one quick interview? You got 30 seconds, ladies. Take it away.
Listen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, from Gary, Indiana. It's the Crucial Creations.
Uh-oh.
All right, they get ready to entertain us, folks.
Right in the middle of these three cameras. How y'all doing? How you doing? Right here, Mama Sorry, let's break it down right here. And then you got ladies and gentlemen, we're from Gary, Indiana. Let's put a round of applause.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Gary, Indiana.
How you doing? Happy Rondo Day. Okay.
Crucial Creations. Give it up, give it up. From Gary, Indiana. All right, take it away, Beyond.
Thank you, Bernard. Right now we have someone that comes every year to Rondo. Mimi, what brings you every year to Rondo?
Well, I grew up in St. Paul, and, you know, I love seeing the parade, see the drill team competition, which they don't have no more, but, you know, the little bit of dancing that they do. And it's just a good gathering here. Get some food, you know.
And continue to celebrate with?
I do. His name is Davion, and he's just enjoying every bit of this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. And up next, Stan. Take it away, Jackie.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Stanley. We're here with Marlene Hawkins, who's a longtime St. Paul resident. She said that she's a member of this community, and that's exactly why she built her home here. Is that right, Marlene?
Yes, that's right. I built a home at 488 Carroll several years ago. I'm proud of this area, and I'm proud of this Rondo Days that they're keeping it alive.
It's been 31 years. Have you been a participant all that time?
Every single year. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
What's your favorite part of the whole celebration?
Well, naturally, I like the parade, and I love the parade. I used to drive in the parade, but now I kind of like the food in the area and know who the politicians are also.
When you did drive in the parade, was it a float?
No, I drove my beautiful 1983 Riviera Buick convertible.
Ah, just to show off the car, huh?
Show off the car, yes.
So you don't have that car anymore, or you just don't do it?
I'm shipping it today to Las Vegas to my son.
Thank you, Ms. Hawkins. What else can you tell us about the parade? You've seen so many of them. What's different than it used to be?
Well, there's a lot more participants and a lot more children. The area has grown quite a bit, and it's very diverse, and I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for SPNN St. Paul Neighborhood Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Up next is the Wise Carter Woodson Academy. The Carter G. Woods Academy is in its 13th year and celebrates the culture and history of the past while connecting it to the future leaders of tomorrow. That's the Wise Carter Woodson Academy. And as the sign says, they are now taking enrollment. Glitter Entertainment in the back of the pickup, playing the congas.
You know, arts like that, music, drama, just dance, marching bands, these are the things that build a character for these kids in the future. They're the things that keep them off the streets, keep them active.
Keep them honest.
Get your kids active in the arts, and you'll be building a future leader.
Now they're doing a little entertainment, a little African dance here. Speeding it up. All right, that was the Wise Carter Woodson Academy.
And following them, we have coming up is Mad Dads. See coming by is the Mad Dads Mobile Outreach Unit.
Yeah, I hope these young kids listen to what he's saying.
That is a fact. Following Mad Dads is the NEC Hour Car, which is a small white truck that just went by.
Oh, those you can rent them by the hour, those vehicles. Take it away, Vian.
Thank you. Today we have Shay here enjoying enjoying the festivities of Rondo. I had to put her on camera. Don't she look glam?
Yeah, I have to represent. How y'all doing?
What brings you to Rondo?
Well, I've been coming to Rondo since about 1997 when I moved here. I brought my family here from New Orleans. So I've been here holding it down. I love St. Paul. I love the Twin Cities. So it's always good to come out and support and just see all of my people enjoying life and celebrating history. It's very important that we take it back to our roots.
Thank you.
I love it, yeah. But anyway, y'all come check me out. My name is Jay, professionally known as the Twist Master of Wild Child's Hair Studio. Come check me out on the east side of Payne Avenue. 880 Payne, come check me out. Rock your locks. Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay.
Thank you. That was, all right.
Coming by now, we have Save the Kids.
And there's a lot of kids that need saving out there.
Save the Kids is full of volunteers, grassroots organization rooted in the principles of hip-hop activism and transformation of justice, dedicated to ending the incarceration of all youth.
And following that is the boycott to stop the Redskins mascot. Yeah, I think they ought to get rid of that thing.
It's about time.
Yeah. At least the Indian head on the helmet. You should just put a potato on there. They have red potatoes.
Vian, it's all yours.
Thank you, Bernard. Special person that I'm interviewing right now, Miss Maccabee from Central High School. She is the principal. What brings you here today?
Representing the community and also promoting Central High School as the oldest continuously existing high school in the state of Minnesota.
Do you have family down here today?
Not here today, but I have 3 children who live in the area and 8 grandchildren.
So Rondo's special to the Central principal.
Rondo is special to the Central High School community and, of course, me.
Thank you.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thank you very much. And coming by right now, we have Pilgrim Baptist Church. And Pilgrim Baptist Church youth Bible pageant members and children's outreach. And Pilgrim Baptist Church is the oldest Black Baptist church in Minnesota.
That's right, on Central Avenue. So it's one of 4 original black churches in St. Paul, in the Rondo community. Can you name the other ones, Stan? We'll put you on the spot.
Let's see, put me on the spot. I'm going to go with St. James AME.
All right.
Let's see.
Mount Olivet.
Mount Olivet and Shiloh, right?
Gotcha. That's true, St. Peter Claiborne. Yes, it is. We stand corrected. I said 4, there's 5. Thank you in the truck. Take it away, Vian.
Thank you. Right now I have some longtime people, residents here at the Rondo Day Parade.
I come to see the parade.
And you got 2 special people with you. What's your name?
Lanaya.
And what's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, are you enjoying yourself today?
Yes.
And do you have family down here today?
Yes, I do.
Say your name.
They're right over there. There they are waving. Laura, Elle, Monica, Brenda. Y'all should know the Mayberries.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And now we have the Regulettes. The Regulettes Social and Civic Club began and continues to be a women's club that provides financial assistance to a variety of families, individuals, and organizations within our community. Thank you, the Regulettes. And we have the Cameo Social Club. Cameo Social Club was established in 1925 as a Christian-based fun and travel club, which originated in St. Paul. And Mount Olivet Missionary Baptist Church. We were just talking about that. One of the original black churches here in St. Paul, in the Rondo community, Mount Olivet. And coming up, about to perform, are the Precious Diamonds, the dance team. Well, they were setting up. Yeah, coming in view right now is the Precious Diamonds dance team. Those are Precious Diamonds. Give it up, give it up. And coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is the Metropolitan State University. All right, that's Metropolitan State University. Well represented today. Take it away, Beyond.
Okay, as we down the parade for the 2014 Rondo Day festivities, I'm going to introduce you to
Katie Johnson.
Katie Johnson. What brings you to the Rondo Day Parade and festivities?
Well, this morning my boyfriend Andrew reminded me it was going on. We've come here a few previous summers. We live in the community. We live over in Highland, and I work down at United Family Medicine and spend time, sometimes swim at Jimmy Lee Recreation Center. So I thought, what a great way to come out and see the community and enjoy the floats and the great music and bring my nieces over here.
Okay, good. Will you be going down to the other festivities? Okay, good.
Definitely, yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you. You have a fun time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Vian. And right now we have the Casa Minnesota Gal, the Guardian Ad Litem of Ramsey County, which is a volunteer Guardian Ad Litem, is a court-appointed special advocate who represents the unique interests of children placed in the foster care system. GAL provides recommendations as to what will be in the best interest of the child in need of protective services. That's the Casa Minnesota GAL. And up next is the Bookmobile. Stan, the Bookmobile's been around for like the last 40 plus years in the Twin Cities.
Well, as we're speaking, it's been around a little bit longer than that because it dates back to 1917.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They had mobiles back then?
Yeah, they did.
There was a book buggy back then, wasn't it?
Since then, the library has owned 6 vehicles. Every 2 weeks, the Bookmobile visits 50 stops throughout St. Paul. It's the St. Paul Bookmobile.
And there's something you don't see often. The red hats, Sabathonets have a stretch Mini Cooper. Look at that thing.
That is good.
And a little information on the Royal Red Hats. The members are from Minneapolis and St. Paul. Their motto is having fun, fun, and more fun. All the ladies must be at least 60 years of young. The Queen and her count are riding an adventure car courtesy of Quality Coaches, 20 West 39th Street, Minneapolis. Queen Mamie Favor, Vice Queens Joe Linda, Willina Marshall, court consultant and assistant artist and treasurer Linda Peterson. And they are members of the National Red Hat Society. You go, ladies.
And this group coming by us now is with Hallie Q. Brown.
Take it away, Jackie.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Stanley. We're here with Jenny and Isaiah. Isaiah is Jenny's grandson. Tiger was here with them a minute ago. He's down there. So how many years have you been coming out to the parade?
Since 1988.
Wow, that's a long time. What about you, grandson?
Since I was born.
What brings you both back year after year?
Well, like learning about the history around and knowing that I grew up in this neighborhood and richness and just seeing people. It's like a family that we coming together and get to hang out, remember the history, and just to carry on.
What about you, Jenny?
I just love coming out, watching the parade, and going back home afterward.
Do you always get the same?
No. We always have to switch it every. Yeah, sometime I'm down further on Concordia.
Thank you so much. Jenny and Isaiah, thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, at today's parade, there's it has to be Storm in the white there from the Avengers, Batman, Captain America, and Catwoman.
All followed by Hallie Q. Brown, Community Center.
Oh, boy. Well, Storm's outfit's fitting. And here's a group From the St. Paul Saints. The St. Paul Saints Baseball Club has provided affordable family entertainment to the Twin Cities for the last 22 years. Known for their outlandish promotions, the Saints are the only team in baseball with a live pig as its mascot. The pig is named Stefan Kolbor for the 2014 season. Come ride the last train to Midway. Buy tickets at stpaulsaintsbaseball.com or by phone at 651-644-6659. That's the St. Paul Saints. And right now we have Leviticus Martin. So I guess we're about to be entertained, or?
Yeah, we have the half pints coming up.
All right. Now the half pints, they have been in this thing for years. I guess they're trying to clear space down on the street so they can turn it out for the crowd here. All right, here they go. Well, all right, what's the hold up here?
Maybe they can, they want to keep the audience guessing.
Okay, then. All right, there's the whistle. We're going to start right now.
Now the crowd is coming in on them, too.
Here's the half pints, ladies and gentlemen. The half pint to St. Paul. All right, that was a half pint. Check them out later down at the park.
Coming by us now is Blue Cross Blue Shield. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Minnesota, Minnesota's first health insurance company. Well, Jackie, why don't you take it away?
Stanley. We're here with Amina and Jordan, who just watched the half pints go by, and I bet that's probably the act that drew the most people. Everybody jumped up and ran over to watch them. What do you think of them?
I think they're a really good drill team. We watched them perform on Tuesday at the Historical Society, and they did a really good job then as well.
They put a lot of energy into it, and they just get into it a lot, and I like that.
Is that what brought you to the parade today?
Well, our grandfather is actually the co-founder of Rondo Days, and we came here. But also I came to see them because they are really, I used to come and watch them every year. So they're
really good.
Yeah.
So who is your grandfather?
Floyd Smaller.
So you are related, your cousins?
Yeah, we are.
Well, thank you. What brings young people like yourself, other than just following Grandpa, what brings you to an event like this?
Everyone coming together and having fun and celebrating stuff like this is a good thing to do. I like it.
I also think it's a big deal that this is celebrated because it's Rondo was like a really profound community, and I think it's good that they're celebrating what was lost during Rondo.
Thank you, Amina. Thank you, Jordan. Back to you, Stanley and Bernard.
And we're going to go over to Vian. Vian?
Leslie, what brings you to Rondo?
This is a year thing where families and people who haven't seen get together and see each other.
And food, fun, family?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Thank you, Leslie.
All right, back to the parade. We just had the World of Wireless, the local cell phone shop, performs repairs and sells cell phone services, handsets, and accessories like cases and chargers. And they also fix broken screens. And the 2014 Miss Black Minnesota. Liz.
Yes, Miss Black Minnesota USA 2014. The Miss Black USA Pageant and Scholarship Foundation Incorporated is a nonprofit corporation dedicated to providing educational opportunities and outstanding young women of color, and to develop the mind, body, and spirit.
And we have the Prince Hall Masonic family. It's a fraternity built on charity, friendship, morality, benevolence, brotherly, and sisterly love. The Prince Hall Masonic family.
That 2005 and up, you can't tell because they didn't change it. They made it from 2005 into 2013. It's a C7. It's a model. They didn't change nothing on it. That's the first year they come out with the fixed headlights.
Take it on. Take it on, Vian.
Thank you, Bernard. Now, I've got a special person right now. Her family used to own one of the black-owned grocery stores, well, convenience store. And Linda, tell us what brings you to Rondo.
Rondo Days, to see everyone and just enjoy being out. The food, the parade, all of it. All the good memories.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you there, Vian. Head back to the parade. We have coming up the Isorettes.
Daughters of Isis coming by.
It's the Isorettes. And they have a motorcade of fine automobiles, vintage automobiles.
That's the Daughters of Isis Faison Court number 7 of St. Paul, Minnesota.
I was going to have you name the year of that car stand, but he's got it on the side of it already. 56 T-Bird.
Yeah, I would have had to cheat on that one. I saw it earlier.
Now that's a sharp car. It's a nice Buick too. Check it out.
How about that Catalina there? Can you give me that one? It's an easy one for you, that white one.
62. Am I off? It sounds like it'll run though. All right, tell me, what is it? 60 what?
I believe it's a 60.
Okay.
At you, okay.
All right. Now we got I think Vion has someone.
All right, Jackie, take it away.
Thank you, Bernard. We're here with Delroy Hawkins, who's been a staff member of the Rondo's Parade for the last 16 years. Did I get the number right?
Yes, pretty much correct, yes.
So you've been driving this little vehicle around all that time?
Well, no, I've only been driving the little vehicle around about 3 years. The other 12 or 14, I was walking.
What role do you play in the parade?
Basically, what we do is just line up to get the cars lined up and make sure they're all lined up pretty much is in line with the numbers they have, so that the crews that are recording and doing all they can get the right groups in place.
So in other words, you're car crowd control.
Yes. And then we keep the parade cars moving along in the proper sequence.
Thank you. So, Mr. Hawkins, for 16 years you've been part of the parade. What's your favorite part of it?
Well, most of them are the little dramette teams and the youth groups they have in performing in the parade.
Very good. Thank you so much, sir. Back to you, Bernard and Stanley.
Thank you. And actually, just went past was the Minnesota Machine. It's the female football team that plays here out of the state of Minnesota. They had an interesting article about them in the paper about a month ago. You have to give those women props because, going out there banging heads like that, for the love of the game, that says a lot.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, there they go. The Minnesota Machine. I bet you a few of them could play with the guys.
Oh, probably could. I know they run faster than me.
Go ahead, Beyond. Take it away.
Beyond.
Thank you, Bernard and Stanley. Okay, I have a really person from the community that's been around a lot. Tell me your name.
And sister, call me Wop Mama.
And what brings you to Rondo, and how many years have you been coming?
I've been coming from the inception. I was with several different marching groups, directing, coordinating. We brought the pride back to Minnesota on the first Rondo.
Rondo is very special to you. You said you used to be in the drill team?
I used to.
Well, girl, thank you.
Thank you, Vian, for that interview. And coming up next is the entourage of KMOJ Radio in Minneapolis. 89.9. With such stellar on-air announcers like Q-Bear and Carty, Prince of Darkness. Shed G, Freddie Bell in the morning, all of the above. That's KMOJ 89.9. Here they come. So, ladies, you got anybody else you want to interview down there? Why you got the live mics? Take it away, Vian. Interview someone. Jackie?
Is it
Vian?
me? Thank you. I
All
found
right,
a couple
all right.
little kids here. Tell me your name. My camera.
Melissa.
And Katie and Melissa, what brings you to Rondo?
I like the parades because it's fun. And I like the people in the parades because they do fun stuff.
You've been coming here a long time?
It's fun stuff here, and they throw out candy, and I like the booth.
What school do you go to?
Urban Academy.
What school you go to?
Out here.
Thank you, ladies. You did good.
All right, thank you. She was kind of shy there. All right, Jackie, take it away. Let's hear. Let's hear.
Thank you, Bernard. We're here with Gary, who's walking past with a great big kiss on his cheek, and I'm wondering where he got that.
Oh, like the Sweet Adelines or whatever. One of the first things over there in her feathered dress and everything. She said, she gave me a big hug, and then she said, "Can I have a kiss?"
Oh.
On the cheek.
Well, turn your face towards the camera so folks can see what I'm talking about. He's got a great big kiss on his cheek. So, are you a regular here at the Rondo Days celebration?
It's awesome. Yes, it's awesome. Last year was awesome, and this year I'm sure is going to be even better.
How many years have you been participating?
Since the beginning, when it was just a couple of tents and food, little food distribution place, and that's it. But the last 2 years, when it moved over to the park here and that, and this year, I know it's going to be great. I just love it.
So you've been a part of the celebration for the 31 years. It's been in inception, since its inception.
I've been here since 1991.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Gary. Back to you, Bernard.
Second one. Thank you.
Anything to my mic. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. After that last interview, we had a few technical difficulties here. As the parade winds down, we're still being entertained by KMOJ Radio, 89.9 on your dial. Now they should be passing out free CDs of future upcoming acts. Yeah.
Good morning, St. Paul. So nice to have you with us. Thank you so much for all of us.
Oh, okay, there's Ray Richardson at KMOJ. I forgot to mention him earlier. He has the Back in the Day program on Sunday nights where they do battles of old artists against each other, like Earth, Wind, and Fire versus, let's say, like Confunction or something like that. It's a pretty interesting format. Yeah, you're on TV, Ray. You're on TV. So don't miss out on this. That is Ray Richardson. Actually, he's a sports writer too for the Pioneer Press. Okay, so the ladies with the mics, where are you out there, Jackie and Vian? Can you find someone else to get a quick 30 out of? Yeah, interview each other. There you go.
Yeah, interview each other.
Take it away, ladies.
This is wrapping up. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Stanley. What a pleasure being here on this Saturday morning, July the 19th. Vian, thank you so much for
thank you, Jackie,
for helping me co-interview people. I helped you co-interview people. I had a good time. What about you?
I had a great time. It's very special to me. If you look over there, I was born and raised about a half a block away. So Rondo means a lot to me and my sisters. One of the things that we like to do is just come and enjoy food, fun, and family. Friends. What about you, Jackie?
I was born a half a block from here. 732 Carroll's, the house that we used to live at. Row houses used to be all right in front of our house. I remember this neighborhood. I remember the woods. I remember where you couldn't go through Dale and Iglehart. It used to be all one block. I remember the dairy home that was over there on the corner. As a child, though, we played in that ditch. We had no idea that all those houses had been removed. We thought it was just something to play in. We didn't know. We didn't know a whole community had been disrupted.
Yes, and those were such good days. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. It was a good day, fun.
It was a good day. I'm Jacquie Maddix for SPNN. Thank you so much for enjoying the festivities this 31st year of the Rondo Days Parade celebration.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. That was very interesting. But I can top that one, Stan. I grew up on Rondo Avenue, 460. We were one of the last families to be kicked off the street unceremoniously.
And as you see, the parade director just came by in that old Model T. I hope you can.
Oh, that's Norm. That's Norm. That's Norm.
Norm's
get a shot of Norm driving it.
The parade director, Mark Beecham. And
he's taking a quick detour there.
Taking a detour. Yep. There they go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 2014 Rondo Days Parade. This is Bernard Foster, and to my right is Stanley Frelix. I hope you enjoyed today's festivities and the parade. So, on that note, see you next year.
Don't forget to join us at the celebration down at the Martin Luther King Center and enjoy the food, the music, the fun, and the activities.
Yeah, and Stanley be signing autographs too at the booth number 6 down at the park. So you can take pictures with him too. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next year.